she is being tossed from her spacious, luxurious C-suite at Trib Tower down with the masses at at the Prudential Building in generic office space.
It's true. I finally moved up the echelon of journalism, and I got an office, and now I'm getting booted back to a newsroom setting.
Probably, and are you gonna be like in a Cube City situation over there, filing your TPS reports?
It could be. It could be. Actually, I worked in newsrooms until I came to the Tribune, so I'm not really traumatized by the idea of having to sit in cubicles like nearby my coworkers. But some of my coworkers are. They're a little distraught at
Sure.
losing an office with a door. Some of the editors at the paper have their own bathrooms attached to their offices, so
Important people.
those are important people. Mike Royko's office it will now be someone's lovely dining room, I assume. Beautiful overlooking Michigan Avenue.
That would actually be cool. I'd like to buy that condo if I would willing to buy anything in Chicago, which I'm not,
Silly,
of course.
that.
No, but if I was, which of course I can't recommend. Boy, that would be fun to have a condo so that my office could be Mike Royko's old office.
Yes.
That would
There
be
are
pretty
great
cool.
stories of Mike Royko in that office, and having a very boozy lunch and
Sure.
coming back, standing on the radiators overlooking Michigan Avenue and screaming at the protesters outside who were protesting his column. He would crank the window open and raise his fist, and he was a character.
That's fun. This is also fun. Our friend, speaking of Illinois' exodus, not buying here, buying elsewhere, our friend Iowa Hawk, David Burge, who left Illinois for Texas, he has come up with a list of the most Chicagoist words ranked 1 to 10. You ready for him?
Mm-hmm.
This kind of give you a feel since you're sort of losing your identity today.
Okay, true.
Kind of gets you back to
My roots.
number one, and we'll take your calls, 312-642-5600, turnkey.pro answer line, 64636DA, turnkey.pro text line. Most Chicagoist words, and you can't use Chicagoist as the most Chicagoist words because that's already been taken. It's a pretty Chicago word, Chicagoist.
It's turned into like a blog though. It's an actual
That's
website.
Chicagoist, IST.
Oh.
This is Chicagoist, EST.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
All
an
right.
important
All right.
distinction.
Thank you for the distinction.
Number one, most Chicagoist words, Cermak. Number two, murder. It's morbidly true. Number three, whacker. Number four, Ditka. Number five, Dempster. 6, Tui. 7, Rhino. 8, Berwyn. But I didn't say it right.
You didn't?
Berwyn.
Okay.
You got to send us Svengoolie it. That's
All
why
right.
it's a Chicagoist word. Sauganash, number 9. Landecker, number 10.
I'm not agreeing with this list.
Let me see if you'd agree if he put it in a sentence, which he did. I saw Erlacher and Ditka at the Portillo's on Cermak and Berwyn eating jardinières and drinking Malort, and then they were murdered by my friend.
Okay. That's better.
Yeah? Does
That's
that work?
better. Yeah.
Very good.
He forgot wit instead of with. You got to get a wit
Wit?
in there. I was wit this person or wit that person. It's a very Chicago word, I think. At least in my neck of the woods on the south side.
Mount Greenwood,
I don't live in Mount Greenwood.
not really a Chicagoist word.
No? Wit?
Well, wit. I
Wit.
was
Like
thinking
we're
about.
going we're going
Wait, what neighborhood are you in?
Morgan Park.
Oh, that's right.
I know it's
Morgan Park.
confusing for you because you don't venture south of Roosevelt Road.
That's not true. I was at 115 Bourbon Street last week.
Dancing?
Of course.
I mean, why? Really? That's a mile from my house.
Yeah, I was there. See? I was right down in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I mean that's the hood.
Southwest side Republican organization starting up there.
Oh, so like you and one other person?
No, it was actually a pretty good turnout. You know, this is all people that actually like Democrats. It's not all, but some Democrats mugged by reality, and so they're flipping. But basically some sort of working class types that have been jettisoned by the Democrat Party, and they finally got the message.
Yeah, it is actually the ward that where I live is one of the most independent swing and high turnout wards in the city for all elections. So it is an engaged audience for sure.
I think Trump. I think in Beverly, I think Trump got north of 40% of the vote. I think
He
so.
might have. He
Yeah.
might have. I just maybe in that part. The ward is very split between Beverly, Morgan Park, Mount Greenwood.
Yeah, right. Mike in Melrose Park. Mike in Melrose Park is a Chicagoist
There you
phrase.
go.
All right, Mike, you're on Chicago's Morning Answer.
Hey, good morning. I got a couple of words. How about dipped? Because if you're over by there, you get your beef dipped.
Yes.
all
Over
right.
by Dare.
Over by there.
Yeah.
Yes. I like that.
All right, that's good. All right, thanks for the call, Mike. Tweet Chicago's word front room.
The front room?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I live in Chicago now, but I'm from Wheaton.
I know.
So
it shows.
Yeah,
Front room. So people call that living room in other places, or?
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay.
Uh,
somebody needs to
Panic room in Chicago. That's a Chicago's word. Steve in Evanston.
Yeah, there's one word that's used in Chicago that's not used anywhere else in the world, and that is gangway.
Gangway.
Oh,
That's
interesting.
a good. Extra cost. Yeah, because you can't. Yeah, we have alleys. And
Right.
A lot of the big cities don't.
Yes. What was the list that was it Mike from the North Side who had some sort of a club with bowling, and it was some sort of very Chicago
LGBT party.
Yes. Was that it?
The LGBT party, Mike from the North Side, love guns, bacon, and Trump.
Oh, right.
And it was, this is, it's sort of like you may be a redneck, but you can be in the LGBT party, Mike's LGBT party, if you understand these things or do these things, and you can't be if you don't understand.
Right.
Or
If
don't
you get your beef dipped, for example.
that would be,
then
you'd be in the
qualifies
LGBT
you.
party.
You are qualified to join.
Correct.
Got it.
Jeff and Gurney, you're on Chicago's Morning Answer.
Hey, good morning. What about clincher? And I got one more. I'm not going to say it, but it's JAG and then OFF.
Yeah, that's
Is that a Chicago word?
Thanks for the call. I think that sort of is.
Okay.
Or at least it's certainly
It's a good one. I love that word.
Used with more frequency. I like that word.
Yeah,
as well.
Can we say it, or is that a no-no with
I don't think
FCC
it's one of
rules?
I don't think it's one of Carlin's verboten words.
Okay.
Verboten, not a Chicago word.
No, please stop.
George and Moni.
Hey, Dan, I go with basic-y.
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 That's
I like that.
That's a dailyism. I don't know if, thanks for the call, George. I don't know if dailyisms automatically qualify for Chicagoist words or not.
I like it. Scrutin instead of
Scrutin?
scrutinize. Scrutin.
Yeah.
That sort of became part of the vernacular.
Uh-huh.
Scrutin. What else did Daley, what's he known for?
Clout, but clout would be a Chicago word.
Sure.
But he never said cloud. He said cloud.
Oh, right. It was
This guy had cloud, not clout.
Right, silly.
What was I just? What's the old score? Who you crappin'? That's that's kind of a Chicagoist phrase, a Chicago-esque phrase.
What does it mean?
Who you kidding? Who you crappin'?
Oh, okay. I like that.
That was Dan McNeil and
I don't listen
the
to sports
Sun-Times
radio.
guy.
I only listen to intelligent talk radio.
Yeah, well, there you go. Jack in Burbank.
Yeah, hi, Dan. Hi, Kristen.
Hi.
How about I'm going to the Jewel to get some pop?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good sentence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or is it Jules?
Jules.
The Jewel.
The Jewel.
The Jewel.
Okay.
The Jewel. Thanks for the call, Jack. James in Westmont.
Hey, it's Dan. It's not front room. It's front room. All right.
A front.
Like kind of put the words
yes.
together.
Thank
Kind of
you.
like it's not like we have to go, on and get tree beefs in a fry over at the sandwich shop there.
Yeah, well,
Right.
this whole call was a Chicagoist call.
Yes, it's front
Yes, it is.
room. Got it. Okay,
Thanks
that
for the
makes
call,
sense.
James.
Dibs.
Front room.
Front room. That means front room, right? But you pronounce it front room. Dibs. That's a Chicago thing. Word.
Yeah.
Nobody would really know what you meant.
Certainly, Tiny Dancer doesn't get it. All right, the man who gave us Tangerine Jesus to describe Trump, Tony from the South Side.
Good morning, Dan. Good morning, Kristen.
Good morning.
I got three of them.
Okay.
Garage key, which means garage key. And then there's Jeet, did you eat? And then you have my mom, which is my mom.
Okay.
I like it. I like Jeet.
Thanks for the
Gene?
call, Tony.
Yes.
Philip on the northwest side. Philip.
Turn your
Philip.
radio down.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
there you go.
Guys, wasn't coming through. Yeah. Anyways.
Anyways,
When you don't want to talk,
yes.
yeah, when you don't want to talk about stuff or you want to end the conversation, well, anyways.
That yes.
Very good. Thanks for the
Anyways,
call,
it's a good
Philip.
one.
Tweet from Jerry Stoklosa. How about tree instead of three? Yeah.
Yes, that's like the wit. with
That's the
me. Yeah,
standard.
okay.
Mark in Ashburn.
You guys just took it. I grew up in Ashburn, southwest side, and my father used to always say 1, 2, tree.
There it is.
Yes.
Thanks.
And
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Aw.
Thanks for the call, Mark. Sorry. Carl in Arlington Heights.
Good morning, you two. Who you crapping is actually a Ditkaism. He asked that.
Oh,
to an
that's right.
interviewer
That's right.
In an interview room. Right.
But
And,
which were the guys on the score that used that as like a segment, a recurring segment?
Boers and
Bernstein.
The ever on the press and Bernstein.
Yeah, that's.
And then a friendly amendment. I'd like to exchange your Berwyn for a Cicero, please.
All right, I'll do that.
That's a good
I'll
trade.
trade you a Berwyn for Cicero. Thanks for the call, Carl.
That's a good trade.
Connect with Dan and Amy using the AM560 mobile app. Download it today at 560theanswer.com/mobile.